What's up, everybody? 300 in the house. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Um, Today, I want to actually talk about more countries joining Brics, right? So, so I came around this article, and you need to check this out. So, um, it says more than 300, more than 30 countries want to join the BRICS. Hey, how you doing, Ghost? Lincoln, how you doing? Good to see you. So, and it says here, let me see, can you guys see this? That's kind of small. Let me make it a little bit larger. I hope you guys can see this one here. It says South Africa's representative to BRICS Ambassador Anil Suklal has hinted that the grouping is set to grow bigger this year, with more than 30 countries having formally and informally applied to join the alliance. The latest report indicates that the countries ready to join the BRICS alliance are Afghanistan, Algeria, Argentina, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belarus, Egypt, Indonesia, Iran, Kazakhstan, Mexico, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Sudan, Syria, the United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Tunisia, Turkey, Uruguay, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. The development will come as blow to the United States of America and Western nations, which will see their GDPs dwindle to that of the BRICS. Market Watcher believed that the move by Zimbabwe is aimed at neutralizing an insatiable appetite for the US dollar among its citizens, a development which authorities blame for counted economic shocks. BRICS is an acronym for the powerful grouping of the world's leading emerging market economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The BRICS mechanism aims to promote peace, security, development, and cooperation. Um, plans, plans by the community to replace the US dollar in international trade are set to reach a new high when discussions of the feasibility of introducing a common currency take place at the summit to be held in South Africa later this year. So, um, doing good as I can try and finally able to catch you videos most of the time. I see replays. Oh, I appreciate that. Back to, I don't know. At least those who are hanging around me for a while, they know I have said that a couple of years ago. I said that, but as always, people don't take my predictions really serious. I did mention that a couple of years ago. I said, what if countries gonna join together to become stronger? Oh no, they're not gonna do that, right? Hey, what's up, Scatback? Good to see you. But here we are. Here we are. So basically, the the these smaller countries, they joining all BRICS, and it's gonna get bigger. They're gonna become bigger and stronger. And then what? I mean, you wanna fight the whole against the whole world. That's gonna be that's gonna be very difficult, in my opinion. But I did mention that. I did mention it. Now, not exactly like this, but what I did say was when they were going to start something um, with the Middle East. I said, yeah, what if all these Muslim countries get together? I mean, there's a possibility. We have to get off the fiat dollar. It's worthless, really backed by nothing. We have to have assets backed cash. Yeah, and you better take all your money out of the bank. If I was you, um, whatever you do, just deal with cash. Most people never believe anything till it slaps them in the face, and even then, some still don't get it. Right. I mean, um, I have I have warned the people for the past 3 years, um, and you're right. You're right, Ghost, Lincoln. You absolutely right. They don't believe it till it hits in their face, and even when it hits in their face, they still don't believe it. That's the sad part, you know. So I mean, I don't know. I can only, you know, of course, I'm reading articles, but at the same time, uh, with my background, I have experienced a lot of shit. So I'm not making up stuff. A person who don't have experience cannot make up stuff, unfortunately. But uh, I have seen things in my life, especially where I'm coming from, and is all based on that. That is the reason why I make sometimes these predictions, and I say, yeah, this and this could happen, and I wasn't wrong. Anything I have said, and I'm not. Um, Coming with fantasy stuff, that we all gonna die or anything like that. No, but anything I have said so far actually happened. I said in 2020, uh, start buying food. There will be food shortage coming and price increase is gonna come. Oh no, this is not a third world country. This is America. Oh well, tell me what it is now. But I have warned people, so people cannot say I have not warned people. But you have two group of people: the people who do take it serious, and the people who don't. Unfortunately. Um, Facts are like fishing. You throw it out there and see who bites. Right, exactly. Um, so where you from, Ghost Lincoln? What state are you from, if you don't mind asking? Oh, Ohio. Oh, okay. You and Scatback are from the same state then. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This we are sitting on a ticking bomb right now. I don't know where all this is heading to. I mean, it might, for some people, it might seem like nothing is happening, but they're going, they're making step after step. Of course, they're not going to jump 10 steps upstairs. Hey, step after step. They're going, they're going forward. They're not stepping back at all. I mean, 3 years have passed and we have seen a huge change. Look how many things has changed in the past 3 years. I mean, that is ridiculous. I lived for so many years in this country, and I don't recognize this country. It's that bad. Okay, it's that bad, and I don't know if other people see it the same way as I was seeing it, but It's getting uglier and uglier. And I mean, we haven't seen anything yet, but trust me, it's on the way. That's all I can say about that. I don't know. I don't know what we poor citizens supposed to do in this case. We are the one who are suffering the most, and that's not right. Hey, it's not my fault that you making a mistake. So you have the power and making mistake, and other people have to suffer for that. That's not right. For some, it will be an end. Some, it will be a beginning. Others, it might be total servitude. I mean, for me personally, I can say, this is just a repeat for me because I've been there before. I have seen it before. I have seen it in a different country, and I'm seeing it again, basically. You're right what you say, yeah. Um, but for most people, this is like a big shock. This is like unbelievable because they would have never imagined it could actually happen here. But it is happening, and um, you better you better do your homework and be prepared. That that is the best thing that anybody can do, in my opinion. Um, don't just sit there and think, oh yeah, they just talking nonsense. Nothing going to happen. Look, they've been talking for years and nothing happened yet. Hey, the the storm don't knock at your door and tells you, hey, I hope you are at home because next week I'm gonna be knocking at your door and destroy your house. No, it comes unexpected all the time. So I just wanted to share this very quick. This one article here. Um, and yeah, there's the map right there. And I also believe, we might gonna see. Remember last year we had a bunch of power outages. I think we're gonna see this year or next year, we're gonna see even some bigger ones. It said it's not a surprise to me. History and many religions have told us this. I'm not religious, but I read into many. Right, right. Yeah, yeah, that is so true. I mean, um, history always repeats, and and this is, I really want to mention this. It is really sad, I have to say. It is really sad that we don't learn from our mistakes, because for centuries, empires after empires, they all have made the same mistake. And what happened? They all have fault. What goes up must go down. It's that simple. Um, but we always, not you personally, but you as the people, always make mistakes. The same. They're making the same mistake and don't learn from it. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. Hey, how you doing, Miss Queen? Good to see you. So things are gonna get ugly. I can tell you that much. Things gonna get really ugly, especially when the economy gonna crash. And the way I'm looking at it, maybe some people don't look at it this way, but the way I'm looking at it is, latest by 2025, we're going to have a global depression. People already have problems paying their rents. Businesses are shutting down because people are not spending money buying anything, any goods and stuff like that. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, people, you have to wake up. Um, I don't know, but you have to really wake up and realize what's going on in this world right now. We are not living in 2015 anymore. This is 2023, and um, through this V that through that crippled a lot of businesses down, that destroyed a lot of things. So you really think, oh, it's gonna be fixed in 1 year or two? No, I don't think so. I think this with this with this vaccine crap, a lot of businesses got crippled down. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people lost their homes, and you know, uh, it's hard to get back up. It's really hard. It's not that simple, you know. And I mean, I've been through that multiple times. You need to be strong in order to stand up again. It's really hard, and I feel really sorry for those who lose their businesses, their homes, because they have worked hard to get where they were, and then falling all the way back down and climb back up again, it's hard, trust me. So it's not that simple. Hey, how you doing, Alley Cat? Good to see you. So, um, but like I said, this is coming. This is coming, and I don't know what's going to happen, but ladies and gentlemen, you better prepare yourself. Just like my title says, prepare today, survive tomorrow, or my other slogan is prepare like tomorrow is your last day. And I ain't joking about that. So this is for real. Now I don't know, and I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot uh, look into the future. I don't know how much time we have, to be honest, but I do know one thing for sure: we are running out of it. And you know, uh, people who've been talking about how we're gonna start thinking about building a community and blah blah. Man, you better hurry up because you don't have much time left. Because uh, building things, building a community takes time, and that's something we don't have much of. And I don't know. I really don't know, but God bless everybody, and prepare yourself in order to protect your family, because this is, like you said, like I always say, this is just the beginning. Um, God knows what's coming towards us, but it ain't gonna be anything good for us. That's for sure. And I mean, yeah, we all prepping. Some prep harder, some prep less, but I always say, even if you can't afford prepping as much as other people do, a little bit is better than nothing. You know, that's just my opinion about that. I mean, it's gonna get really really hard soon, especially when there are no more supplies in any stores, or um, stores are completely shut down and they don't sell no more products or whatever. I mean, anything is possible, but make sure you whatever you prepping. I don't have to go into details, but whatever you're prepping, make sure you have it double or triple. Just in case if you run out, just in case if you lose an item, you still have one. Don't buy just one and say, oh yeah, I got one, I'm good. No. Well, what happens if you lose it? If you lose one of them, and yeah, and that's another thing. Uh, don't just buy your prepping stuff and say, oh, I'm good. Well, do you know how to use the stuff? Well, you need to go out there and practice. Everyday practice is going to help you when SHTF happens, that you know what you need to do. Hey, how you doing, Wolf? Wolfgang, how are you? Um, so it is important that you practice whatever tool you have, whatever prepping gear you own. Make sure that you are very familiar with and you feel comfortable with whatever you have. Don't just buy the stuff and leave it in your garage and say, oh yeah, I don't have to touch anything. I have all my tools. Yeah, but if you don't practice, if you don't get familiar with, what's the point of having all these stuff? I mean, I seen people, they own stuff, but they don't know how to use it, and everybody should be familiar with whatever they have. Um, So yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. Actually, I thought it would be just Scat Pack and a Ghost Lincoln and Alley. But but yeah, it is really important that the more you practice, um, when the SHTF happens, you don't have to worry to be confused, to think, oh, how was that again, or so. No, because you've been practicing all these time, because it's just a reaction. It kicks in right away for you because you already know what you need to do. So when it comes to making fire, when it comes to getting your stuff and go out there and uh, make you a sleeping area or stuff like that, or how to go hunting or stuff like that. All that is going to be very familiar to you. But if you never done this before, and I always say that, work on your skills where you are weak at. There's no point of working on your skills that you already know. Try things that you really don't know. Uh, if you can't use a tool, then it's useless. Paperweight or possibly a border item. Right, exactly. Yeah, what is the point? I mean, and you know, I have seen in different kind of chats that people say, "Oh yeah, I have bought this crazy weapon, blah blah blah," but they really don't know how to use it. So don't buy anything that you really don't know anything about. Now, and even if you don't know, that's okay. You can go sit there, uh, research how it works, and watch some videos, and then go out there and practice for yourself till you feel like comfortable with whatever you do. If you can, yeah, if you can use to the Mars and 300 million very well man till you cut the leash. Right. How I don't even know how many mods do I have actually. Uh, I know it is it is it is Alicat, it is Catpack, um, it is Alpha. Scatpack, are you still there? I really want to know because I know I had a lot of them. Uh, I had a lot of them, but they wasn't doing their job, so I took them away from them. You know, I have only a few. I don't think I have too many. Um, and then they want to be a mod, but then they never show up. So I'm like, hello, what you need to be a mod if you never show up here? So we let we let Pete decide, but personally attack at you at the time out. So hey, what's up, Polarin? Good to see you. Um, so oh yeah, I forgot actually to mention that. For anybody who has a channel, and if you want to modify your logo, uh, I do design logos. Besides that, I design clothing. I also do logos for people. Uh, if you need anything, just email me, and then we can talk about it. I sneak up. Wolfgang says I sneak up. I never asked to be mod. Never know when I can make it. Right. Yeah, I don't. I really don't ask for it either. But then I had some people. Oh, make me a mod. Make me a mod. You know. I'm a Native American Indian. I can sneak up on anyone. Right, right. Yeah, you know what, Alicat? I'm glad you mentioning that. I was on some channel. They were actually talking about uh, how did you come up with your 300 warriors name? Okay, I am originally Persian, right? So, and we Persians, when you know history, we Persians were the biggest empire on this planet. That's why I called myself first a warrior, and then because we fought the Greeks, that's the reason why I took the 300 from them. That is the reason why I call myself that way, and because I am originally Persian. So. Um, Why do you like my name? Hold on, let me drop the link. If anybody wants to jump up, you can just come up here. I like it. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, Now, see, first, I had different. You know, you don't have to call me Trent. My name is actually Pete. Um, First, uh, I called myself Pete the Prepper. Then I called myself Persian Prepper. Then I said, you know what? Now I need a unique name. So and that's when I came up with my name. Um, uh, Copy here. If anybody would like to jump in the box, you are welcome to come up. You don't have just to type or so. Um, um, oh, that's my old, what you call it? My old logo. Um, so, yes, nice to meet you, Pete. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I mean, I've been around for a while, but um, I do listen to angry preppers sometimes, but then sometimes you have so much going on and you don't find the time to catch up with. But I try to keep up with the people that I go to. And also, um, a Prepper Nation. He's a nice guy too. I was talking about that on my chat last night. We have a wolf pup rescue here, and we were going to adopt. I helped out. Are you in there? Yeah, Polaren got his new logo up there already. um, Let me see, where did I have it? Oh yeah, here. Let's see. Here we go. Let me show you this very quick. And this is what I did for Polaren. Yeah, so that's Polaren's logo that he's using now. And then hey, this is what I did for AliCAD. I don't know if you already got yours. So if I already had 256 dogs and they have special requirements. Mm. Only 6. Man, I don't even have one. Yeah, I wish I had one, but I'm waiting till I can get that special breed that I'm looking for, the white wolf speed. Yeah, I had a white one too. I had a white wolf with blue eyes. When I was a kid, we went to the desert to visit my auntie, and on our way back, we found like a baby wolf. And I told my dad, oh, dad, I want this, and he said, all right, but you take care of it. And then we brought it home. And in my old neighborhood, they used to call me the Wolf's Boy. and they were all scared of it, So, but it grew up, and then they all follow their own instinct. Um, no, the place I helped out at has a few hybrid goes on. Uh, I'm a prepping channel. No, Nima is still on that land with Patricia's uncle. As soon as I get a car, that's when gonna go back on that land, alley cat. My channel is a mix. Nima is a beautiful dog, but he's huge now. Yeah, I think Patricia talked to her uncle. I did. I have never talked to him, but she did say yes. He's growing, prepping, and sharing. Right. Good guard dog with proper training. One thing I don't know how to describe my channel. Uh, yeah, I mean, um, how can I say it about mine? Yeah, my channel is about most likely about prepping and when the weather forecast when some disasters happens or you know power outage and stuff like that. Not really into politics. You know, I am not a Democrat or a Republican. I am just Pete. So I'm not really getting involved with that. But I do respect everybody. Hey, that's your that's your opinion. I respect that. But unfortunately, there are like these two parties that they don't get along with each other. Both mine is prepping, cooking, depression, era meal, and wackatrol. Yeah, Aliket, you are blue, right? Yeah, you are blue. Okay. Hey, how about you drop their links in there? That would be nice, so other people can subscribe there too. I do not follow the political crazy, but I also do respect them as humans, not their words. Yeah, I mean, we are all human beings. Just because um, I have a different opinion doesn't mean that you don't have to treat him like a human being anymore. But yeah, that's another issue that I do see. Ghost. People are attacking each other for no reason. I mean, um, you want to attack somebody? Well, go attack the person who created all this mess. That's all I can say about that. Pull there and drop links, please. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, see, these are two things where you will never be satisfied, because everybody got their own opinion about it. People will never agree to it. I mean, this happened on my channel a long time ago. I think I had my channel for like maybe less than a year, and that's when I had somebody who was Christian, and I had somebody who was Muslim, right? But they both were American citizens, right? So they got into it. Oh my God! I'm like, please, uh, don't talk religion here because we are not gonna come to a solution with it. At the end of the day, At the end of the day, we are humans. We should work together to make all lives better, not control or destroy the other lives. Exactly, exactly. I really like what you said, Ghost. That's so true. I would say this though. I don't like how our country is going. Right, right. I agree. I agree with that. So I mean, what can we do? Uh, that's the thing. I mean, it's not in your hand, unfortunately. Um, Unfortunately, we gave those the power, and they don't they don't do it the right way. And now that's my opinion. I have never voted in my life, never, and I will never vote uh, because um, I don't see no what you call it, no point in it. You know, what is your vote? What does your vote gonna change? I mean, I think they just fooling the people with this. That's just the way I see it. Because every time, I have lived in. By the way, I have lived in multiple countries. And every time you hear, oh yeah, if you vote for me, I am going to do this for you, and I'm going to do that for you. And as soon as they get their votes and they become president, they forget about you. They don't do what they really promised to do. That's why I don't see no point of that. But that's just my opinion. Clarence, can you go and work before you go? I am 60 years old and never thought I would see what I see today with people. Right. Now, see, I'm originally from Iran, right? So I have seen the revolution and the war in my country. Um, my parents took me from that country because they thought, there is no future for me, so they wanted me to have a better life. So they brought me to Germany. So and I moved to America, and I was hoping that I would never see anything like that ever again. But here we are now. Um, environmental health, skills and preps, and ready to survive and help others. Now, see, this is my opinion. I really believe this. I really believe in this. I really believe that no matter what country anybody is from, we are brainwashed at some point. So, but you are able to change yourself, and we need to stick together. That's what I believe in. I believe we have to help each other to grow together instead of just dumping people and being selfish. Me, me, me. No. because we are dependent on each other. Everybody needs everybody. Must drop your links. I join your channel. Oh, you know what? Here, let me do it like this. Where are you? Um, there you are. Boom. And 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 boom. There you go. You should be able to do it now yourself. The individual is handicapped by coming face to face with conspiracy so monstrous he cannot believe it exists. J. Edgar Hoover, director, 1924 to so recorded in the Elks magazine, August 1956. Right, right, we the people. You're right. It's okay, it's okay. You're welcome. Um, I mean, I don't know if you guys, how you guys look at it, you know. But I'm back. Had to check on tropical storm. Okay. Ex-military here, Navy's, Seabees. Okay. Thank you for the. Oh, you're welcome. No, but you know, um, now in my country, right? When I was a kid and the revolution started, right? Um, bombs were falling. Bombs were falling. Innocent people would get shot or wounded. You know, then millions of people were on the street. They were robbing and burning um, buildings and stuff like that. So I don't want this the same happen here. You know, I hope that's not the case. You know, but in order to protect yourself, you do need to have people. Uh, you as an individual saying that, you know, like some people say, you know, I'm a lone wolf, I don't need anybody, and oh, I am Rambo, and I have this and I have that. No, you lying to yourself. You're not going to survive for too long. I can promise you that. You're going to need have people. Uh, you need to have people on your side, people that you you can trust that they got your back and you got their backs. You know. But you by yourself, you know, we talking about war. We talking about war, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about some street gang banging here. You know, people need to stand up. I mean, I don't know if they've been smoking crack or what, but it looks like they are living in Alice in Wonderland. Hey, how you doing, Irishman? Good to see you. And you know, I do believe, you know, people need to actually stand up and build themselves something, because unfortunately the GOV is not on your side. They're not really doing anything for you, you know. So you need to put it in your own hands and start doing something in order to protect yourself and your own family. Um, that is what I really believe in. That is basically what my father taught me when I was a kid, you know, when I was young. Um, but um, lone wolf, I don't know. I don't know about lone wolf. I don't know how far they're gonna make it, but you're always gonna be better off in with some people instead of being by yourself. That's just my opinion. Now, people don't have to agree with me, but this is where I'm coming from. So, um, I share the same hope. 300. We need to band together somehow, some way. And like 3 years ago, for example, I know that that might sound crazy a little bit, but 3 years ago I offered my land to strangers, and I didn't even ask them for money or anything like that. No, all I was asking was, hey, you know, if you want a safe place, come join me. You come on my land, and then we start cutting trees and building cabins and growing a garden together. When the shit at the fan happens, you do have a safe place. But the only person who actually agreed to it was Alicat. Everybody else didn't didn't seem like he's interested into that. But guess what? When the economy crashes and they kick you out of your home because you're not able to pay your rent anymore, uh, then you're gonna say, oh, 300. Where are you again? Oh no, sorry, it's too late. Uh, because it takes time to build. It takes time not just to build cabins, but it also takes time to build trust and friendship. It takes time. It's not happening overnight. So, but yeah, that's what I did. And then hey, I'm not a rich person. I cannot do everything on my own. But it seemed to me like they are waiting that I build a resort for them, put the red carpet in there, and say, "This way, please, my friend. This way. Everything is ready for you. Should I bring you the dinner too?" Kind of like that. Um, um, Man, I'm not catching up with the chat. I'm sorry. I have to keep reading. Where did I go? Oh, okay. Hi, Irishman. We will go down like Bonnie and Clyde in blaze of glory. Hey, 300. Hey, Irishman, the prepared Irish brother. How are you? Yeah, well, okay, because the people are like preps in a way. One is none and two is one. But when a group you have a hold back, I could use some magic mushrooms, which way to Wonderland. Everything takes time, but if people can take time, then they are not worth your time. Right. I agree with that. Um, I agree with that 100% because I do like when my parents actually when they left, and they were like with multiple people, and I mean I was a kid. I didn't know them, maybe my dad knew them or so, but I really don't know. But they were like a bunch of people that how we made it out of the country. Everything. Yeah. Oh, I was reading that part already. I thought I missed that one because you guys were texting fast. So, um, and there is another thing I actually want to talk about, and that's like, a lot of people think, they are prepared. Okay. Now, I can only say, um, yeah, those who've been in the military or have military training or so, they might be prepared. They have a clue of how the scenario looks like, right? But a regular civilian who been never in military, never been in war, you know, and claims to be prepared, I say he's gonna fail because he never seen anything like that before. He don't know what he's supposed to do in that situation. You know, I mean, you know, just giving you a little scenario. Okay, um, your house blows up and you get shot and you are laying on the ground. Um, were you prepared for that? No. Same happened to me in my country. They blew up our house. You know, I end up in a coma as a kid. Were we prepared? No, we wasn't prepared either. You know, but I hear this a lot of times. People say, "Oh yeah, I am prepared." You know, no, you're not. And you know, yeah, prepared to a certain point, yeah. Uh, but I think like this. I don't know if I am wrong, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna just say it anyway. I think most people are prepared for for like a disaster or for like riots or people trying to rob you. You know, they are prepared for that. But are you really prepared for war? I don't think anybody is prepared for war. That's just my opinion. Everything and and the end of the day is anyone truly prepared for this? I can't possibly, but there is no way to tell until it happens. Right, right. I mean, this is a very difficult situation. You know, what are you going to do? I mean, I'm just asking it this, okay? Okay. Say for instance, right? Say for instance, tomorrow they invade this country, your house get damaged. Are you prepared for that? What is going to be your next move? Um, I mean, we just talking, you know. I just want to know what your next move would be. When are you prepared when something like that happens? Yeah, and you know, for those who've been in the military, uh, I never been in the military, but I can tell you this much. Um, I always have um, flashbacks. You know, like at night I always dream about what happened or what I have seen in my country, and I will never forget that. And that's gonna change you completely to a different person. Believe me. Now, and I'm just a civilian. I'm not even a soldier. You know, I never been in the military, but that has completely changed me. The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, active, the brave, Patrick Henry. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna put it straight on the table, okay? All these sayings that people do, you know, might sound nice or whatever, but uh, when bombs start falling, you're gonna have a different mentality and different view of everything. You know, I hear this all the time. Yeah, you know, oh, this person said such and such and such and such. But when you are in that situation, or as a soldier, or as a civilian, it doesn't matter. That's when you're gonna see everything 360-degree different. Right, right. See, like I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV at all. I'm always on my computer. Either I watch Hollywood movies, or I am on YouTube, or I am working on making designs. That's pretty much what I do. But I don't watch TV. I don't let them brainwash me with their lives. What's up, Tim? How you doing? But I mean, that is a really good question. So what are you gonna do then? When that happens, are you are you um, are you prepared enough for a situation like this? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have a second location where you can go to, or so? I mean, there are thousand questions on that part. I could not join the military, but I've always surrounded myself with the great people of the military. My respect for those that gave their lives or are still with us. They are family. Right. That is correct. I mean, um, I don't know, some people say, oh yeah, you are a coward, you left your country, or whatever, Um, but you know, I don't think you can call somebody like that. You have first to be in that situation first before you wanna call somebody something like that. Yes, there are also a lot of American citizens here in this country uh, who are not into bravery or patriotism. They say, "Oh, I'm scared of my family. If something happened to them, I'm gonna pack my stuff and go in a safe place." But you do have different type of people. Uh, you cannot judge them now. Oh, he's a bad person. He did not want to fight for the country. Uh, but you know, you do have heroes who have gave up their lives. Yeah, and um, respect to all those who have. Because that's not everybody's job. Um, I mean, the only I always wanted to be, I always wanted to serve in the military, but unfortunately, I had flat feet. I was not able to join them, and I had asthma. So uh, they said, "Oh, sorry, sir. I understand you would love to serve the country, but health-wise, you're not going to make it." You're welcome. It is truth, brother. I hope to share a cup of coffee with you and one day, or maybe a sweet tomato sandwich. um, and I mean, I also hear like people say, oh, I would join you if you wasn't that far. Now, the real question is, in my opinion, the real question is how bad is your life worth to you, or how important is your freedom to you? Uh, I think if anybody is seeking for their freedom and for their safety of their family. They don't care how far they go. Look, I'm a perfect example. You know, I came from 12,000 miles away. Uh, I should be a perfect example for everybody. Uh, okay, my friends, I'm off bed time here. All right, Wolfgang. Thanks for coming. Actually, I really appreciate for you being here. Thank you. Um, but um, but yeah, everybody has to. On the end of the day, everybody has to make their decision for themselves. And if the government will not have me, many groups will. Right, right. That's so true. So, Etiquette, you going live tonight? I'm looking at it this way, Ghost. Okay, so if you have the right people, right? If you have like the right people, you can actually create something bigger. You know, for example, I'm just throwing it out there. For example, you got one of one person got land, the other person got the tools, the other person got the skills. Now you you put these three people together, you're gonna become very powerful. So, and I don't know what people are waiting for. It is nothing illegal about that. Hey, you're not doing anything against the law. Hey, you just joining somebody, you guys building something together. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Um, Spirit trying to make large MSG as I see wake up. I never know when I'm going live, Pete, and I'm still having a problem hearing you. Oh, why? I don't understand. It must be something from your end. Everybody can hear me loud and clear, I guess. Must be something with your laptop or so. You need to check your settings and try to go on StreamYard too and see if there's something from there on that end or on YouTube. I don't know. So anyway, it is dinner time for me too. I really appreciate everybody coming. Thanks for being here, Alicat, Ghost Lincoln, Tim, Scatpack, Polarin, Wolfang. Who else we had in here? Prepared Irishman. No, not at all. Then who else we had in here? I think that's about it, huh? Yeah, yeah, that was it. Yeah. All right. I just found out how to turn the camera on. Well, it's only you I can hear. in the box. Oh, yeah. So is it fixed now? You're asking. I just found out how to turn the camera on. Only you, I can't hear in the box. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. There must be. You must check something out. All right. So thanks for coming, everybody. Remember, don't miss Friday, 8 p.m. With Ontario Prepper, Truth with Tom, the roaming prepper, and special guest, Angry Prepper. So stay safe, stay strong. God bless, and as always, 300 out, 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 out.